This is for all you multi-talented, multitasking, multi-everything people out there. Take it away.
Find your glory, write your story, fearless beat will carry you. Time you own it, take your moment, be a fire burning through. Hustling from night until morning, grinding it out, it won't be long. Feel your power, it's your hour, you inspire, you are strong.
Enjoy your Zoa. No applause? You're all fired.
Now that you've reached the stage in your life where quality television is important, Nubian TV is a black network that speaks to your lifestyle. Nubian TV is the world's first digital network devoted to the upscale and political lifestyles of black people. Nubian TV's programming includes politics, travel, fashion, food, automotive, arts and culture, civil rights, music, and more. Watch now on Amazon Fire TV, Roku, or watch globally at nubiantv.net. Nubian TV, it's what you want to watch.
Come with me if you want to live a more delicious life. Oh, maybe we should get in the van.
In this world, we don't get to control much. The past, male pattern baldness.
Leggies.
Got one right now. The urge to puff that bubble wrap.
But there is one thing we do get to choose every single day: what we eat. Welcome to the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment. We have everything you want, didn't know you wanted, and some things you didn't know were possible. Because we believe if you're not having fun, you're not living free. So come on, let's live a little.
Hey, good morning, America. Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Money! Are you ready? They are ready. Covering the biggest events in the country right now.
There's a lot going on here.
It's always a good time. That's what the show's about.
That's good.
Really good. Very good.
Coming in hot, Jimmy, coming in hot.
It's far from elementary.
Good morning, America.
I'm not going to try to strut like Michael or anything.
I have known George a long, long time.
Have you ever gotten him to dance?
Look at that face.
You don't just see it, you feel it.
I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'll be there.
I am here and so happy.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'm in. That tells you something when Snoop Dogg's in. Michael, George, Lara, Ginger.
Caesar. Just look at him. Politician. General. Author. Ruler. Man. Legend has it, he's not only stared into the belly of the beast, he's had it for dinner. Here he's free to relax, or party, or relax, or party, or relax, and party. His is a world of opulence, excess, and the occasional impulse buy. Not one to rest on his laurels, he's famous for ushering in a new age of entertainment. So, for anyone seeking a place where the sun never sets on a good time, all this awaits.
I am Caesar, and I approve this palace.
Well, hello to you, and you. Welcome into a bonus edition of Brainley's Virtual Tour Live. That's right, a bonus show is on the way for you all. I watched Marriage Mansion today, and I thought, 8:30 will be here before I know it, so why not go ahead and do a bonus show for you all? So yes, the new movie with Melody Cherie Rogers, or Melody Cherie Lee, if you roll that way. It was aired out, or it was put on Tubi on Christmas Day, and I watched it, and I have thoughts about it. So let's talk about it. Hey, Sean, welcome in. Glad to have you here. Higher is weighing, low is available, but either way, we are live on tour here. Let me take down this iconic intro. Yes, indeed. You see the virtual tour background. Yes, you do. You hear that virtual tour music. Yes, you do. And then there is me. Hey, everybody. Welcome in. Glad to have all of you here for a bonus edition of Brainley's Virtual Tour Live. So let's get to it. Marriage Mansion, right? So basically, in the beginning, it's a recap of the show. There was a woman. Now, this was a black couple. It was a woman who cheated, but her man forgave her. There was an interracial couple where, family and friends believe they moved too quickly. And then there was another couple that they needed a spark. They all talked about Marriage Mansion. Now, this reminds me of a show called Unreal that was on Lifetime and then moved to Hulu. So Unreal is basically the behind the scenes of a reality TV show called Everlasting. And it was really, really good. If you have not seen Unreal, watch it. It is so good with Chet and Quinn, and oh my God, it's so good. I wish they would bring that show back. And by the way, they had the first Black Bachelor before ABC had the first Black Bachelor. So it was really, really good. So it reminded me of that. So after all of that, then we get into, the different couples. And this one couple, is in a crisis of, the man is, upset that, she's not pregnant. And, she wants a baby when she's ready. She's a nurse, he's a cop. And Chantel is the work wife, right? And so, this woman believes that the work wife is more important than her. Then he comes home early, the husband, and she, has work to do. He tries to get frisky, but not at the right time. And the husband says she never makes time for them, and she means, intercourse, or you mean making intercourse, right? And she's never asked him to put his career on hold. And then remember one time therapy was brought up, she says, so there's this new reality show where it's all expense paid trip in a mansion, and other couples, will be there. So that is that there with that couple, right? So then, basically there's this next couple that, this woman is, texting somebody, and this guy's massaging her, and, the vibe is going, he tries to lean and kiss, and this woman says, it looks like you're going to go to the guest house. And, she said that you lost the situation. And this woman is cold as ice, okay? Now, I believe that she was texting another man, okay? She was a former reality show star, and then she became like a podcast host, and he used to flip houses, right? So then we have this interracial couple. The family's playing cornhole, and this white woman is saying, if the shoe was on the other foot, would you let go of the past? Because this guy's asking her to let go of the past. And so then later on, this guy was on the phone with Stacy for a getaway trip, right? So that is that. So then we get to this other couple. This is where Melody comes in. And don't worry, we're going to get to the couples here in a minute, right? So living her best life online, and this guy loves the French tips, fingernails, right? So she wants to go to Jamaica. He's a club promoter, and they went to Olive Garden. And she was watching the show called Hip Hop Dancers, and that's where we're at, where Marriage Mansion comes in. So, Francesca is the host. She's played by Claudia Jordan. And Marriage Mansion, their slogan is where love finds a home. And this all happens in 1 week, right? So we have Rich and Brianna, so and Rich. Then we have Alexis and Keith. That's the couple that, Keith was trying to massage Alexis and almost went to the guest room, was going to the guest room. Rachel and Jonathan, they were the family playing cornhole. And then Don and Eric were the couple that, they're both workaholics, right? So the first night is introduction night, and there's the potential of renewing the vows and an all-expense-paid trip to Jamaica, right? So introductions are happening. Rich is there to make Brianna happier. Brianna just would like a fairy tale wedding and would like to be made a priority. Dawn graduated med school, and she's a nurse in residence. And Eric supports wife, and he's old-fashioned. Jonathan was a basketball player, but now he knows a marketing firm. And so trying to see if, the marriage can still work. Rachel said Jonathan was unfaithful several times. And Jonathan was like, really? You really gonna do that? And Rachel said, well, this is reality TV for, they don't call reality TV for nothing in so many words. So the really cool thing about this, and the reason why I say it reminds me of Unreal, is because they cut back and forth between the action and the confessionals, right? And this all happens in this same movie. So they really, really did a good job with bringing you into the world of reality TV. Like I said, reality TV, they can shoot 8, 12-hour days, right? There's a call sheet. I've showed y'all that before, where there's a call time, and the executive producer, assistant producer, production assistants, this, that, and the third, where you guys are going to go for the day, how long you're going to be there, this, that, and the third, right? So that's a little bit behind the scenes of reality TV. Hey, Maxie, welcome in. Glad to have you here. Just reviewing Marriage Mansion here. We're just at the beginning of the introductions here. Keith, it was an entrepreneur, flipping houses. The market took a nosedive, and he wants to know if we can find out what we had at the beginning. Alexis is a New York Times bestseller and talk show host, and she wants to see if she should stay or she should go. Now, I'm not gonna lie, Alexis, to me, she seems a little bit stuck up, just a little bit stuck up, because it's like, okay, well, I mean, the housing market is real. What do you want him to do? He can't wave a magic wand and make everything happy-go-lucky. You know what I mean? Like, being able to do a book or a podcast or what have you, it's a little less work if you have a team. But with housing, that's a real deal thing. Like, you gotta make sure that you're in the trends, right? Open for a concept kitchen, and the right tile, the right colors, and everything else. Gotta be in the right market next to schools, this, that, third, and then you've got to be able to have money. Like, it's a lot of variables when it comes to flipping houses. So I just felt like, okay, well, if you don't like him, then leave his ass. But don't drag him because he went through something hard, for better or worse. You know what I mean? So then Alexis and Keith are in their bedroom and arguing about what Alexis said, or talking about what Alexis said. Rachel tries to wake up Jonathan, but Jonathan doesn't want to talk to Rachel. And then Don was trying to cuddle Eric, and then the baby talk conversation happened again. So then it's morning time. Eric and Fatima made a connection, apparently. Eric was on his morning run and ran to Fatima. But before that, Keith and Jonathan were talking. And so Keith and Jonathan believe that Eric and Fatima have a thing going on. Just like, it's really the first genuine day of taping. Like, really? Lord Jesus. But anyway, and Claudia, she's Claudia Joy. Of course, she's doing beautiful and leggings. But anyway. So basically, Keith and Eric talk, and Eric says to Keith that your girl's like Oprah P. Henson. I thought that was so hilarious, of she's got the personality of Taraji P. Henson, but she's trying to be an Oprah Winfrey. I thought that was very funny. So then Jonathan comes out to the pool, and Eric, every man agrees that Alexis was disrespectful. And she was, without question. I mean, if a guy said that about a woman, you'd be dragged to the pit of hell, never to return again. And then Eric says everything is not what it seems. And then Jonathan's phone called him up, and that, Rachel was better than the police. And so Eric, sees that, Rich doesn't like the police. So then, Rachel cuts her mic because she doesn't like how, the vibe is going, when it comes to their situation. Dawn and Rachel talk about their problems, and Rachel really likes Dawn and says Eric better not pull Jonathan and cheat on her. So then the first round is called Taste of Love. It has to be a dish of their problems, right? So Rich and Brianna are at station 1, Rachel and Jonathan are at station 2, Dawn and Eric are at station 3, Alexis and Keith are at station 4. So Rich and Brianna, they make, barbecue ribs, right? Sweet baby back ribs. And so, how a woman is your rib, she comes from the rib. And, he's also sweet. And yams are self-explanatory. I'm like, okay, all right. I get it. Listen. If that was me with Melody, I wouldn't be acting. I'll be grabbing those yams in front of everybody. Yes, I would. Okay, it's called acting, but I'm not acting. But anyway, and the spinach determines the strength of their relationship. So then Rachel and Jonathan, right? Rachel thought that she was doing something with the shrimp. According to Jonathan, pasta is a filling dish, which means fulfilling relationship. And shrimp means a fair catch, but also can get entangled. And Brianna is not letting, not Brianna, but Rachel is not letting this go for one bit. Not letting it go for one bit at all. And I can only imagine if somebody's cheated on you and you try to give a second chance, you're going to feel paranoid. You know what I mean? So I get Rachel, I also get Jonathan. Like it seems to me that he's trying to move on. But I mean, hey, a woman's going to only accept what she's going to accept, right? So you still got to work at it. Dawn and Eric, Eric says the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. So then they say steak is the strength of everything, and then mashed potatoes is the softer side. I thought that was kind of decent, I get the metaphors, but still. And then Alexis and Keith has chocolate lava cake, essentially. Cake tastes good, but if you eat too much, it's not good, or you will have regret. So I'm like, damn, that was kind of rough. And so here's the thing, y'all. Those meals, okay, I'm gonna give you a little tea. Okay, you ready for some tea? So when you watch Good Morning America, when you watch Today, CBS Mornings doesn't do this because they're all about serious news in the morning. Just good morning. It is 48 minutes after 8 o'clock in the morning in Tokyo, Japan. But there's a point to what I'm saying. So basically, when you watch Good Morning America and the Today Show, and you see the kitchen segments, they're not cooking that stuff live, right? So they have all that stuff prepped beforehand. So they prepare the day before. So they place the ingredients inside the bowl. They don't place the ingredients actually inside the bowl, but they'll have sticky notes with what ingredients are supposed to be inside the bowl. And then the morning of, they cook it, leave it on a hot plate, so that way when you see it live and they're cooking everything, then at the end when it's the presentation and everything, that they already did that. So those meals probably were not prepped by the cast. Those were probably already made and they just had to act like they were cooking. So just give you a little insider information there, okay? So then we get to the couple swap, right? Oh, sorry. Let me see here. Oh yeah, then we get to Alexis and Keith. They talk about the challenge and everything, and Keith asks, I wonder what it's gonna be for I wonder what tomorrow challenge is gonna be like. And Alexis Green says, I don't know. And Keith says, sounds like you don't care because nothing phases Alexis Green. And then there is cuddles that happen. By the way, that actress is Treasure from Marriage Boot Camp, Hip Hop Edition. Let me tell you something. She broke out on that show. I really love her personality from that show, and she has really evolved. And let me tell you something. I'm like, the brother who acted with Keith, I'm like, can I not get a call for some acting shit? I would like to cuddle with Treasure because she got all, Jesus. Treasure, that is what you are. You're my golden star. Okay, listen, all of it. Oh, Jesus, forever and love for you.
Come and love me forevermore, baby. Shout out to Treasure Price. I hope to see more of her in the new year, more projects. She seems like absolutely great. So then we get to the next day. We get to the couple spot. So everybody is switching partners. So Rich and Alexis, Don and Jonathan, Brianna and Eric, and Keith and Rachel. So Rachel and Jonathan have been in love with each other since high school in the 10th grade. He was a pro. He was a basketball player. She was the head cheerleader. He went all pro and lost it. All in the pro world. He lost his head. And so then Jonathan allegedly cheated. I'm saying allegedly for the purposes of this thing, but it's all fiction. So anyway, Jonathan cheated on Rachel with her best friend, Brittany. And he has not told her yet. Stay tuned. So then we get to Eric and Don. Don is a workaholic and Eric is workaholic. There's no quality time. And if it was Eric's way, that she would be at home raising the kids and she could get a less demanding job, but it's not going to happen, right? So, Eric and Brianna are talking. And so Eric wants to start his own business, but haven't told Brianna yet. Now the ex for Brianna gave her the money to start her business. And then, Rich is private and public with Brianna in different ways. So in public, he's one way, but in private, he's another way. So not being attentive, aloof, not sensitive to her needs, and both of their partners deserve each other's best. So then you get to Keith and Rachel. If Alexis cheated on you, could you forgive her? And Keith says, I don't know, but it's never got to that point. And Rachel says that Jonathan is still the love of her life and would like to spend forever with him. And then Keith says, if you're a guardian, you can't love unconditionally. And Rachel says, does Alexis know that? And Keith says, that's true, but she can surprise you sometime. So then you have Rich and Alexis, right? You have Rich and Alexis. They're playing pool. And Rich believes that Keith is a good dude. And that Rich believes that Alexis comes for Keith. And so, Alexis says, I just want him to be better. And Rich asks a good question. Do you want him to be better, or do you want him to be what you want him to be? And she said, can I have both? And, he said, that's not how that works. And so then, Alexis says, are you tending to Brianna more with her emotions and what she needs and making it not all about you? And then Alexis had thought like, oh, maybe that's something I'm doing. You know what I mean? And I think people do not understand that life is a spectrum. It's not a blip in time. You know what I mean? When you see, for example, the game Battleship, where you see E4, it's not just points on a battleship field. Like the battleship experience ebbs and flows. And I think people forget that life ebbs and flows, right? So then Eric and Don are running after everything. Alexis and Keith are playing with each other. Let's see here. Pool is Brianna and Rich. Then you have Jonathan and Rachel are talking to their kids. And then, y'all, it is time for Pandora's box. Now, first of all, that was just the first half, right? That was just the first half. I have to tell you, I really did like the setup. Like, for one, getting to see former couples on the show, right? And then getting into this cast that all of them have different issues. You got one couple who, they work too hard and he wants a family. Then you have another one that, cheated on so many times. And then you have, this kind of, hood couple in Rich and Brianna, but Brianna is really soft and tender underneath. And, Rich is a little more comprehending a lot more than he gives himself credit for. Then you have, Alexis and Keith. And Alexis is the big star, and Keith, he's just Keith, apparently, to Alexis. So you have all these dynamics, and then can we talk about the mansion? Y'all, really, I liked it for what it was. Now, of course, you gotta get permits and stuff like that. Now,
I'm gonna show you something from hang on, let's do this. It's a little bit of Brainley's virtual tour house tour, just a little bit, right? So I'm assuming that they take this in Atlanta, right? I'm assuming they tape this in Atlanta. Let me see. Okay, now here's a home that they could have rented. Now, this is just me, like, no disrespect. It was a nice home, right? If you're talking about Marriage Mansion, right? Y'all could have rented this or got a permit for this home. $5,975,000, 6 beds, 9 baths. You had like what? 2, 4, 6, 8. So, you know, basically everybody would have their own room. Then you got the pool there. Like this, see, to me, this is more Marriage Mansion. Now, listen, I'm not the director or the creator of the film, but like this is more of a Marriage Mansion to me. Okay, not to say it wasn't nice, I'm sure, it was homey, but come on now, like, listen, I mean, it's got a sauna there, massaging table there. There could have been some fun scenes on that thing. Workout room, movie room, pool room, and look right there. Look right there. I'm just keeping it a buck, you know what I mean? So just, if you do Marriage Mansion 2, just step it up just a little bit. But I did, the house was quaint and cute and, very demure, as they say. So now we get to the next part, Pandora's box. So basically it's a secret that your partner doesn't know. So, Rich finds out that Brianna took money from Darius, the ex, right? And Rich's secret is that he knew about the money from Darius and paid Darius back and got his stake, and now he is the majority owner of the business. Oh, my Lord. So to do that to your wife, ooh, man, like that's crazy, right? That's a little much. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like this. Like, if that relationship was before you, then that's not your business, right? But as you'll find out later, they both made a bag, right? So then, according to Rachel, she did not want a second child after the infidelity. Jonathan's secret is that he cheated on Rachel with Brittany from high school. With Alexis, Alexis finds out that Keith has a secret bank account on his own. But it works out just a little bit because Alexis worked with her agent that she only gets paid and not him. Now, I didn't think that was cool. If y'all are in this thing, then he gets a check too, okay? Because it doesn't work without him. So I just thought that was a little much to me. Eric is leaving the force to start his own business. That's his secret. And then Dawn had a pregnancy scare before was on birth control, but after med school, so basically, she was on birth control. That's the secret. And then after medical school, there was a pregnancy scare, but after she found out it was negative, she went back on birth control, right? And so Jonathan's getting something together for himself on the phone with his agent because he feels that Rachel is going to divorce him. To me, I just feel like this, man. Like, it's in high school. That's up to her to divorce you or not, but also, too, like, she probably also has a past from her high school days. So it's like, are you really going to divorce over that? Now, everyone has a different mind, but, to each their own. So Eric said that Rich did the same thing that Alexis did, and Rich was going to whoop behind, or Eric was going to try to whoop Rich's behind because Rich was trying to come to Eric as well, and Keith stood in between them. And Eric said, having for Keith stepping in, he wouldn't know who Eric was, right? So then we get to the final vow, right? We get to the final vow.
Now, before all that, right, because there's a lot in this final vow. I like the fact that the movie had a natural pace to it. You know what I mean? You got to see the couples engage with each other, couple swap. You got to see, you know, how their relationships are. And I never thought about cooking food to symbolize how your relationship was. I like the fact that it did feel like acting. It felt like these characters, which you can call these characters because it's from a movie. There's no characters in reality television. They're human beings. Anybody who does a character analysis is a dumbass. It's a content creator. Just keeping it a buck, but that's neither here nor there. But no, seriously. So these characters, right? I felt like it really wasn't acting. I felt like we were just kind of peeking into an experience with these couples. I thought it was a really great job of the dimensions of layers to these characters. So I thought it was really well done. And not to mention too, you know, they always say Tubi movies are a hit or a miss. And listen, I look at it like this. There's a lot of these movies that, you know, may never make it to the big screen, but they are known all around the country, around the world for the power of Tubi. So, you know, you got to give Tubi credit. Speaking of Tubi, roll it. That's what we do around here. That is what we do. So with that being said, we get to the final vow part, right? So Rich and Brianna, Rich says, I'll never take you for granted, and I'll make you a priority and take you on that trip, which the show is going to pay for. The pastor, before that though, the pastor did this very nice prayer, you know, very kumbaya. I'm saying something about my kusai energy. And so basically, you know, Rich paid off her debt, right, and got a bag out of it as well. So Keith and Alexis then come to the altar, and Alexis says that she needs to be better. She's gonna work on herself to be better. And Keith says, "So with a prenup," because he wants his. And yeah, after what you did, yeah, I would want a prenup. You kidding me? You gonna cut me out? And I'm like the dude that's like riding for you every day. But okay. Keith is going to work to be better for him and the relationship. Eric and Don. Eric says, I love you. Don says, I love you so much. And, you know, he came here because she asked him to. And is always going to be honest to tell him how important he is every day and wants to have a family with him. Eric, this experience forced him to grow and has allowed him to know that she should be able to grow and be more emotionally available, and forgives her. I will say this. You don't know what you don't know. I've recognized that being emotionally available for somebody does not mean you're weak. That means you're strong. That means you're intuitive. That means you are inquisitive. That means you are selfless. You know, with, you know, Alexis and Keith, you know, it's one of those things of that Alexis recognized that maybe being a gold digger maybe isn't the vibe, maybe disrespecting people and not recognizing that life happens. It's not the vibe because life can happen to you as well. And you would think after falling down, you know, to reality TV that, you know, you would be understanding of Keith and what he's went through. And then with Rich and Brianna, I like the fact that Brianna has always had that soft side to her, but just never really showed it with Rich. But also, too, I don't think Rich ever made a conducive environment for Brianna to really be herself. So I thought those were my thoughts on that. So then, you know, Eric said Francesca's buoy is not big enough. And I'm just like, good Lord Jesus, you know, that's like if me and CEO Finance Queen went on the show together on Marriage Mansion, right? And I said that, like, dude, you get more flies with honey than vinegar. Don't think about the host. Don't mention the host. Like, focus on your marriage. Just, Jesus Christ. And the fact that he said that meant that he was thinking about her ass. You know what I mean? So then we get to Jonathan, right? Jonathan's at the altar, but Rachel is not. And so it's like this dramatic music. But then she eventually comes. Jonathan says trust is earned and not given. And he is willing to love her and the children.
right? And so Rachel, because it seemed like all these couples were going to renew their vows. Not vows, that's A-E-I-O-U sometimes. Wow. I'll take an A, Pat. Wheel of Fortune. But anyway, vows, everybody. V-O-W-S, vows. Rachel cannot commit to vows to renew their marriage, but she does want to work on the relationship and ask the bishop for help, but he says, I will be honored to do that. She has to learn how to forgive and rebuild trust in him, but will always be able to work on him, always willing to work on him and their family. So yeah, that is Marriage Mansion. We did that in 36 minutes and 13 seconds there. I really liked the movie. I think it was a very light film, for Christmas Day. It did feel like a Christmas film, but the values of marriage and family and honesty and all that stuff, it was there. I do hope that maybe Marriage Mansion could become a movie series on Tubi. You know what I mean? That Marriage Mansion 2, Marriage Mansion 3, each with a new cast. You know what I mean? I feel like Marriage Mansion, if they pitched it to the right, I'm sure that there could be a spin-off series of following these couples, where they are, now and all that stuff. So, yeah, I thought it was really, really good. So, with that being said, we're going to take a little commercial break, and we will be back with more Virtual Tour Live right after this.
Yeah, we hustle all day. Yeah, we're working, let me play. You know me, work real hard, now we're ready, let's play. Ay, hustle up, yeah. Ready, set, let's go, yeah. Hustle up, yeah. Ready, set, let's go. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, get low, come on, drop it to the floor, yeah, drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, get low. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, get low, come on, drop it to the floor, yeah, drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, drop it to the floor, yeah, drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder.
For Ramirez? Wingstop's triple meal deal. 6 classics, 6 boneless, and 2 tenders with 2 dips and a large fry for just $17.99. Get yours delivered today at Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings.
Welcome to Copeland's.
Copeland's is not just some fancy place for your big night out. In fact, there's no occasion too big. Or if you like, too small. Copeland's. There's always something good.
Sweet boy and you, one look at you, and it was plain to see you were my destiny. I come from the state. Our son is your son. Welcome to the celebration. We all we got. I'll see that. Don't you leave here to go for happiness. I want you to leave here to show that.
When we start a project, we always start with story. That story is key. So we began with the story of the Waturi people. The myth of the Waturi people is that long ago, they set out on their outrigger canoes looking for a new home. There was a legend that said they could only find this new home with the help of this mini golden-finned fish called Kanuku. And they searched across Pacifica and Polynesia, and they visited all these islands. They went to Bali and Tahiti and went as far as Rapa Nui, Easter Island. Along the way, they made friends, collected sort of the culture, and they sailed on and on and on, and they almost to the edge of the world. There, to their amazement, was Kanuku. And she turned to the people and said, "You are ready." Turned and swam away. They followed, and within a day, they caught sight of this smoking mountain on the horizon, which was Volcano Bay. And it was pristine, beautiful, lush, everything that they would want in a home. And that's the backstory that informs everything we do in our design. The idea here is to create the best experience. We know what our guests want. They want the thrill and excitement of our theme parks, but they also want a place where they can relax and chill out and feel pampered. Nobody wants to stand in line. And so we said, let's get rid of them. Nobody wants to carry rafts up a ride tower all the way to the top. So we said, let's do that for you. Exhilaration and excitement and relaxation. That's what you're going to get at Volcano Bay.
I'm loving it. McDonald's. I'm loving it. McDonald's. I'm loving it.
Good, I had to tell you 3 times. Hey, everybody, welcome back into Brainley's Virtual Tour Live. Glad to have all of you here in the building with me. We just got done with the Marriage Mansion review, and we did that like in, 34 minutes and some change. I really liked the film. It was a quick hour of fun. Definitely some drama in there for sure. Romance. And like I said, I feel like Marriage Mansion has some legs because, like I said, it reminded me of Marriage Boot Camp on WeTV. It used to be Marriage Boot Camp, and then it became Marriage Boot Camp Reality Stars. Then it became Marriage Boot Camp Hip Hop Edition, where Jim and Elizabeth Carroll, who have done these Marriage Boot Camps for years, they got approached to bring it to television. And, you know, you big celebrities and cameras and, oh, Lord. Yeah. So, but yep, I am right here. I'm gonna give y'all at least a full hour before I turn off my camera here. But I really enjoyed the film. I really do like it. I give it about 10. And I'm not just saying because Melody was in it. I really liked the composition of the film, the graphics of the movie. You know how it transitioned and flowed, and the shots of Atlanta and all that stuff. Like they really did a good job with that. They really did. And it seemed like everybody had a good time, playing their roles and stuff like that. And, my main thing is, that film of Marriage Mansion could have been scripted or unscripted. And let me explain what I mean. If you are playing off of reality TV, okay, you're Brianna, you're Rich, this person, that person, then, you remember your character and then you just be unscripted in that character. You know what I mean? That's how I would have done it. You know what I mean? I really would have committed to that role, but also too, there were certain lines that needed to be said. So yeah, I really do feel that they did a great job. And it's a great film. Hopefully there's a Marriage Mansion 2 with a new cast and, Claudia could come back and, it could be a regular thing on Tubi. It could even be a TV series, honestly. Like, I would love to see a TV series following this cast of characters afterward. Like, for example, Whatever It Takes, which is a BET Plus film with Brie Evans, and Candy Burris and Tammy Roman. They did a really good job with that cast. I'm like, that needs to be a show because I want to see what happens where the mama best friend get with the son and where they are now and stuff. Like, that should be a series on BET Plus. So, it's the same thing that happened with Being Mary Jane. Gabrielle Union did Being Mary Jane the movie for BET, and then became this huge series called Being Mary Jane on BET. And I think that was the last BET show that they really put like money behind for like an actual production, and it was huge. So I am sure
And they did Being Mary Jane, next act. I feel like Gabrielle Union could come back to it. But BET also has to want that too, But yeah, I'm just here chilling out with y'all. Glad to have you here. I wanted to come on and do my review of Marriage Mansion. Like I said, I really did like the film, and I took my notes. I took my extensive notes. I was like, should I really do this? And I'm like, yeah, I should, but I gotta do it right. So I was, pausing, typing, because whenever you watch content as a content creator, to do a review on it for content, you have to, look at the fact of, okay, I am doing this film from the point of view of content, right? So I'm watching it, I'm typing out my notes, I'm thinking about it. Now, of course, I don't have my complete thoughts until I am here with all of you in real time, because I do not like cheating you out of a full show. That's why most of the time you see the destinations, I just find the topics, or I find the destinations, I put them in my description box, and then I set it and forget until it's showtime. And then when I hit that button to go live, that's when I give my opinion, because it's fully authentic. You guys see my reaction, I see your reaction, and then we create content together on that metaphor. Because, there's some people that they'll, read and have that opinion, then, go on and tell you like, okay, when I read this is why I thought, But I'm like, no, I want to read it live in real time with all of you, because news really works. Like, when a story comes out, it hits everybody at the same time, and then everybody has to react to it. So I try to keep that spontaneity within the show. I really, really do. So yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, John. I'm going to take one more commercial break, and then we will be ACK right after this.
Power 923 Jams and the Arkansas Minority Health Commission encourages you to take the COVID-19 vaccine to help keep you and your loved ones safe. Involved in our community, the People Station, Power 923 Jams. KIPR Pine Bluff, Little Rock, KFOG, Little Rock, a Cumulus Media Station. And now, back to the jams. Hip-hop. Drake.
Girls want girls where I'm from. Yeah, well, girls want girls where
R&B. J. Howell.
Just 'cause I love you and you love me.
And now, bumping back-to-back continuous music with another fresh new jam. Heard here first on the People Station. Power 923 Jams. Power.
Welcome to the scene, it's 3 with the team, we ain't keeping it clean. Sipping hot, pinky out, you know what I mean? Sassy P, dropping bombs, get ready to scream. Little Paulette, she in between, like the middle sister or the referee. Last but not least, we got Braylon Lee, he in the mix, taking us on a virtual spree. Love, laugh, talk, it's a whole new reality. Get ready for the vibes, cause this party's a masterpiece. That's right, it's 3 with the team. 3 with the team. And if you wanna be no. And if you wanna be no. And if you wanna be like a middle sister. And if you wanna be no. Hey, it's party time. Welcome to the scene. It's 3 with the T, and we ain't keeping it clean. Sipping hot, pinky out. You know what I mean? Sassy T dropping bombs, get ready to scream. Little Paulette, she in between, like the middle sister or the referee. Last but not least, we got Braylon Lee. He in the mix, taking us on a virtual spree. Love, laugh, talk, it's a whole new reality. Get ready for the vibes, cause this party's a masterpiece. That's right, it's 3 with the T.
Hey, grab me one too.
I'm loving it.
And I'm loving y'all right back. Welcome back into Braylon's Virtual Tour Live. Glad to have all of you here in the building.
just chilling out with you here 10 more minutes until I cut my camera off here. But yes, Marriage Mansion was a great film and wanted to come on and give you guys a bonus show. You guys normally know I don't do that, but I'm like, yeah, why not? I ain't got nothing else going on. 8:30. By the time 8:30 would have came up, I would have been playing on my Switch. I'm enjoying it too. I really am, like, playing Mario Kart 8 and, Super Mario Brothers Wonder. I'm gonna get more games soon, but right now I got like 6 games to like go through and play. So I'm gonna be occupado for a while. So, but yes, indeed. And speaking of love and Marriage Mansion, everything in between, yes, indeed. Not Marriage Mansion, but Ray of Love is coming back. Sure is. Let me bring up Ray of Love things on that show. Back at 7, we hear hashtag on keeping it real. So pause it and get it up for you guys. There we go.
I know it took me some time to get to the place that you wanted me to be. I know it was never you. I just needed to work on me. But now I'm ready. I'm ready to love. I'm ready. I'm ready to love. See, you're always on my mind. Don't know what I was waiting for. I guess I still had some fear, but now there's no need to look anymore. 'Cause now I'm ready. I'm ready to love. I'm ready. I'm ready to love. People search their whole life for what we have. For our love like this never will last until the end of time. So cherish these moments like they're our last. Life is short, they go by so fast. I'm so happy that you're mine. I know it took me some time to get to the place that you wanted me to be. Now I'm ready. I'm ready to love.
February 7th at 8/7 Central. Only here. Hashtag on keeping it real. Should be a good time there. And let me tell you, sometimes I feel like the Ray Love theme song could really be. Oh, okay. I didn't know what the hell that was. Jesus Christ. But yeah, I feel like sometimes Love and War. Tamar Braxton could be the Ray Love theme song. I did jive. Marvin Gaye in lingerie. They gotta be sunny skies. By the way, rest in peace to LaShawn Danes, man. One of the greatest producers of all time. And honestly, I don't think that Tamar's been the same ever since that he passed away. Because April and Tamar were really close from the show. And so was LaShawn. So I know Vince misses his brother, every day. So 5 more minutes, y'all. Then I'm gonna turn on my camera and be here chilling out with y'all for at least a little bit until like maybe 105, 110. We'll see. But at least I want to come on and give y'all that review. Like I said, I really enjoyed Marriage Mansion, and yeah, so. You wonder what I'm doing over here. I'm playing with my pen, so there's like a little bit of magnet under here that like brings my pen to like the center, or at least like the pen is floating. So that's why. Feels like I'm magical. Get over here. I'm feeling romantical. Have y'all ever seen that meme? Get over here. I'm feeling romantical. Romantical? You mean romantic and magical? Yeah, I'm feeling romantical. I'm feeling magical to be romantic. I'm surprised nobody's ever created that as a podcast. Welcome to the Romantical Podcast. The magic of romance all in a podcast. Look at behind. Anyway, oh my God, that was hilarious. Lord, it took me some time to get to the place where you wanted me to be, but I'm ready to love. Yes, indeed. Just here, y'all review Marriage Mansion, the new movie that came out on Tubi, or as we like to do, it came out on Oh, I love being able to do stuff like that. So, yeah. So almost there to 1 full hour, y'all, and then I'll probably hang it up. So I just want to come on and just hang out with y'all for at least a little bit, give y'all a full hour, and a little bit of change, and yeah. So really like Marriage Mansion and just want to review. So I know everybody right now, they're watching the Bell Collector reunion tonight. So, but yeah. By the way, y'all, I know that some of y'all may think that this couch, but this is actually a bed. It's just like a comfortable like a couch. I really do enjoy where I am. You know what I mean? I know I can do the studio stuff and stuff, but it is something very relatable about being in the bed with your covers. This chilling. So, like I said, hopefully a studio in due time. You know what I mean? We'll see. One more minute coming up here. We'll be good to go to turn off the camera. And then I'll probably head all out. Or at least give y'all one bonus daily motivator. So I already did the main daily motivator during the 6 o'clock show for Married to Medicine. So, yeah. Hey, one person, welcome in. Glad to have you here. Just chilling out. Did Marriage Mansion, the review. And it was a good movie. It's on Tubi, so check it out. Claudia Jordan's in it. Treasure Price, Melody Cherie. Can't remember the other cast name. But there was a great cast ensemble for sure. Great ensemble cast. Everybody just seemed to fit that movie, you know? Which doesn't happen often. So. All right, y'all, I'm going to turn on my camera now because we've done the whole show for over an hour. Yes, we have. Woo. a full-fledged hour of content. Yes, indeed. Well, y'all, I'm going to give y'all a daily motivator, and then I'm going to head on out of here. If I had to say, what Marriage Mansion really personified, it showcased that no matter where you live in a mansion or you live in an apartment, marriage is in the eye of the beholder. We all are married to something good and something bad. So we got to figure out, what is the strength of that marriage. If we're married to DoorDash, then maybe is that marriage working out for us or no? If you are married to where you are in life, is that marriage good for you or no? So I think first thing comes to marriage, in our personal lives, let's take inventory. The second thing I'll tell you is you saw the diversity, right? You had cheating, you had, pregnancy, you had somebody with the big head, then you had somebody that, really was not being valued for their emotions in it. So recognize that wherever you fall on the spectrum, it is absolutely okay to have needs. You just have to know that you have standards and requirements in your marriage, right? Regardless if that's a person, place, or your mental health. And finally, speaking of mental health, recognize that everybody's mental health is not where yours is. So you can't expect you out of other people. That's why you have to meet people where they are and let them know that, hey, listen, I'm here for you regardless of your support. And that's what it should be about. So yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this Marriage Mansion review after show. I'm going to go ahead and get off now because it is Friday night. And I'm going to enjoy my time. So with that being said, it's time for the best outro on YouTube. Know what you do and do what you know. Never say what's more special. You will always want less. And trust, you may not be where you want to be, but by the end of it, you'll be where you need to be. Do what you've chosen to do. Wise one to call yourself. It's another thing to be chosen. One love, much love, all love. I spend time with you. Hey, dude, be welcome, man. Glad to have you here. I reviewed the Marriage Mansion review. I don't know if you saw it on Tubi or not. Shay Renee Online reviewed it today. I think a couple others are going to be reviewing it, but I just thought, why not review it today and just kind of give y'all a bonus show. See, I got 3 shows in one day today. So one at 11 a.m., one at 6 p.m., and then one at 8:30 p.m. So yeah. Like I said, know what you do and do what you know. Never say one more special because you will always want a blessing and trust. You may not be where you want to be, but by the end of it, you'll be where you need to be. Do what you've been chosen to do. Wise one to call yourself. Nothing chosen. One love, much love, all love. I spend time with you. You spend time with me. And hopefully by spending time together, we'll speak right together. Always remember where you're doing radio, television, YouTube, living your best life, or listen, you are putting yourself on display right for the world to see, whether in a mansion with other couples or just your own reality show, where it's just on social media. Make sure the replay is not just ready for you to watch it, not just ready for you to listen to it, but for you to want to experience it again. I love you. I value you. I appreciate you all. Always remember, when receive love, you gotta give it. When receive love, you gotta give it. When receive love, you gotta give it. Where obstacles you overcome, where success you have achieved upon this particular day, I'm extremely proud of you, but no one's as proud of you. Be proud of your damn self. And finally, y'all, like I said, shout out to Tubi. They have a lot of black content on there. Yes, I know that black people do not own Tubi. I know it's Fox, okay? But they also have Fox Soul, right? And we have to be able to recognize that while every platform may not be of good, we got to recognize the platforms that are trying to do something. Now, that's not to say that they shouldn't be held to account, because they should if they're not doing their part of the bargain. But also, too, like, we can't ask for spaces, and then when spaces are created, we complain about the space being made, right? So if we want to be, if we want the space to be good, then we need to apply for the jobs at those places to make the spaces more comfortable for us. Commercial break and fireworks coming your way for the day that was, for the day that's coming, for the blessings that are on the way. For you and me all, as a society, as a people, as culture, I feel love. I send it right back to you. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody. Love you all. Bye.
Yeah, we hustle all day. Yeah, we're working, let me play. yeah. Ready, set, let's go, yeah. Hustle up, yeah. Ready, set, let's go. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, get low, get low, get low. Come on, yeah, yeah. Drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, get low, get low, get low. Come on, drop it to the floor. Yeah, drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, get low, get low, get low. Come on, drop it to the floor. Yeah, drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, get low, get low, get low. Come on, drop it to the floor. Yeah, drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder.
Things have been a little quiet around here. We've missed the fun, we've missed the excitement, we've missed the entertainment, we've missed the nightlife, but most of all, we've missed you. We're getting ready. Caesar's Rewards. We can't wait to welcome you back.
This is for all you multi-talented, multitasking, multi-everything people out there. Take it away.
Find your glory, write your story, fearless feet will carry you. Time you own it, take your moment, be a fire burning through. Hustling from night until morning, grinding it out, it won't be long. Feel your power, it's your hour, you inspire, you are strong.
Enjoy your Zola. No applause? You're all fired.
Now that you've reached the stage in your life where quality television is important, Nubian TV is a black network that speaks to your lifestyle. Nubian TV is the world's first digital network devoted to the upscale and political lifestyles of black people. Nubian TV's programming includes politics, travel, fashion, food, automotive, arts and culture, civil rights, music, and more. Watch now on Amazon Fire TV, Roku, or watch globally at nubiantv.net. Nubian TV, it's what you want to watch.
I got a question for you. What does this city know about luxury? Huh? What does a town that's been to hell and back know about the finer things in life? Well, I'll tell you. More than most. You see, it's the hottest fires that make the hardest steel. Add hard work and conviction, and the know-how that runs generations deep in every last one of us. That's who we are. That's our story. Now, it's probably not the one you've been reading in papers, the one being written by folks who've never even been here and don't know what we're capable of. Because when it comes to luxury, it's as much about where it's from as who it's for. Now, we're from America, but this isn't New York City, or the Windy City, or Sin City, and we're certainly no one's Emerald City.
This is the Motor City, and this is what we do.
Come with me if you want to live a more delicious life.
Oh, maybe we should get in the band.
In this world, we don't get to control much. The past, male pattern baldness.
What geese?
Got one right now. The urge to puff that bubble wrap. But there is one thing we do get to choose every single day. What we eat. Welcome to the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment. We have everything you want, didn't know you wanted, and some things you didn't know were possible. Because we believe if you're not having fun, you're not living free. So come on, let's live a little.
Hey, good morning, America. Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Money! Are you ready? They are ready. Covering the biggest events in the country right now.
There's a lot going on here.
It's always a good time. That's what the show's about.
That's good.
Really good. Very good.
Coming in hot, Jimmy, coming in hot.
It's far from elementary.
Good morning, America. I'm not going to try to strut like Michael or anything.
I have known George a long, long time.
Have you ever gotten him to dance?
Look at that face.
You don't just see it, you feel it.
I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'll be there.
I am here and so happy.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'm in. That tells you something when Snoop Dogg's in. Michael, George, Lara, Ginger.
Open your eyes.
Think of the one place you've always wanted to see.
This is where our magic comes from.
They say if you dream a thing more than once,
Please, please, please.
it's sure to come true.
Everything you see exists together in the great circle of life.
There are stories about what happened.
It's true. All of it.
In every job that must be done, there is an element of fun.
I told you she was tricky.
Life is full of possibilities. What do you want to be remembered for?
The world is in our hands, and we gotta do something with it.
I just want to say a word of thanks to all the artists, the workers, and all of you. The young and the young in heart. You helped make this dream come true.
I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought
Caesar. Just look at him. Politician. General. Author. Ruler. Man. Legend has it, he's not only stared into the belly of the beast, he's had it for dinner. Here he's free to relax, or party, or relax, or party, or relax, and party. His is a world of opulence, excess, and the occasional impulse buy. Not one to rest on his laurels, he's famous for ushering in a new age of entertainment. So, for anyone seeking a place where the sun never sets on a good time, all this awaits.
I am Caesar, and I approve this palace.